चैलेंज सेशन ज्वाइन करो. अपने नाम से करो, फिर वो डबल डबल हो जाएगा.
Take it. This nail is coming. What else should I do? No.
Together, the happier.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi to everybody. Hello Zayan. Hello Zen. Hi Fatima. Samara is here. Rihan is here. Lalen is here. Hello. We are here for a story time again. We didn't meet last week because of Eid, but that has to change, right? Eid is over and we're back with another great story. So hi to everyone who's joining us. Hi to everybody who was waiting for me. Let's wait for all our friends to join us and then we'll talk about what we did over Eid. How was your Eid, guys? Thumbs up if it was fun and thumbs down if it was boring. Was it fun or boring? Fun or fun? Boring. Zen's was fun. How was your Eid, Zayan?
Fun.
Fun. Wow, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, Samara's Eid was fun too. Lalen is here. Aima is also here. Okay. So that's a very, very happy belated Eid Mubarak to all my friends. And I want to know what you were doing all around the week. How did you guys spend your week later? What were you doing all week long, guys? Were you studying? Were you reading? If you were reading, then how many books were you able to read last week? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many books did we read last week? Rehan, hello. How many books did we read last week?
I read 5 books.
5. Wow, that's amazing. Rehan read 2 books. Excellent. What about Aima? Aima, how many books were you able to read last week? 3. That's excellent. Remember, our job is to read 20 minutes a day. So if you're reading 20 minutes a day, we can read as many books through the week as we want. And if you want to read more, then that's amazing. Samara has read 10 books over the week. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Wow. Now, I'm glad that you were at home. Hi, Mariam. And that you spent your Eid with your loved ones. Were you able to meet your family during the Eid? How many of you were able to meet family during the Eid holidays?
Me.
Diane was able to meet the family. Okay, Mariam was able to meet her family. Now, Eid with family is really fun. But Eid without family gets kind of boring, right? Why is family important for all these special occasions, guys? Why do you think family is so important when it comes to special occasions like Eid, birthdays, you know? It's not fun when you don't have your family around.
I ate meat on the day of Eid. Meat.
Wow. Did you like it? Was it yummy?
Yes.
And now,
Yes.
I'm going to talk to you about your families now. Why is it so much fun when the family is over at your place? Yes, Rehan?
First, my other family came in our house, and then we came to them house, and when they came to our house, they were eating with us, and then we came to them house and we were eating there. Then we
That's
go back.
amazing. You guys fed each other, you guys celebrated together, and that's the spirit of spending your time with your loved ones. You
They
share
had-
with them, you show that you care, and you guys can really celebrate any moment with anybody that you love. But if I
And
were to ask you one question today, Rihan and everybody else, I'm going to ask you one question, and that is, who do you love the most in the entire world?
Hmm.
Who is that one person in your family that you love the most in the entire world?
My
If you have an answer, you can raise your hand. Yes, Fatima.
My father.
Zayan loves his father. Zain loves Baba. Yes, Fatima.
My father.
Oh, wow. You also love your Baba the most. Aima, who do you love the most in the whole wide world? My baby sister. Oh, Samara loves her baby sister. Abdul Rahman and Mariam, who do you love the most?
My mom.
Mom. Thank God somebody loves the mommies. Okay, Lalen, who do you love the most? And Rihan, who do you love the most?
My mom and dad.
Mom and dad. But if you had to choose one person, that's a tough choice. Hmm?
My mom's dad.
Mom then. Wow, mom is the winner. So, you know what? If I ask you, how much do you love your mother or your father? What would you tell me? How much do you love your mom or your dad? How much do you love this person?
A lot.
A lot? How much? What is a lot? How much is a lot?
This much. So
This
many.
much. Wow. Okay, Rehan, how much do you love your mom?
1000%.
1,000%. Fatima, how much do you love your Baba?
1,000,000%.
1,000,000%. Wow. What about Zen?
Oh,
How much
that's
do
a
you
lot.
love your dad?
10,000%.
10,000%. We're all talking in numbers. Abdul Rahman and Mariam, how much do you love your mother? This much, this much, this much, or this much? How much do we love our parents? This much? Wow. And how much do our parents love us? This much? This much? This much? So who loves the other person more?
Me.
Do you love mama more or does mama love you more? Think about it. Do you love dad more or does dad love you more?
I like both of them.
Aha! That's what we're gonna talk about.
Two.
Yeah, that's your booklet that I sent you, Zen. I'm so glad you have it. So think about it. Do you love your parents more or do they love you more? Think,
They
think.
love them. The parents love us more. Yes.
The parents love you more? Yes, Rehan.
Parents more. I love them and they love me just
The
equally.
same. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Samara says, my mom loves me more. Wow, that's really cool. Your mom is a really loving person. Hafsa has just joined us. Hafsa, do you think you love your parents more or they love you more?
They love me
They love
more.
you more. Why would you say that? Why do your parents love you more, Hafsa? Are you that adorable and cute and cuddly?
Yes.
Yes, great. You know what? Today, the story that I have picked for you is exactly about love and how much we love the people that we love.
The name of the story is Guess How Much I Love You.
Yes. The name of my story for today is Guess How Much I Love You. Has anybody read this story before?
No.
No, so this is the first time we are reading the story. Excellent. Now I'd like you to look at the cover. Let's mute everybody. Everybody please mute yourselves. Okay, so that everybody can hear me better. And we're going to start the story now. I want you all to look at my book and tell me, what do you see in the picture? You can write it down in the chat box now, okay? What do you see in the picture over here? This is Guess How Much I Love You. Who's in the picture? What do you see? Look carefully. What animal is this? What is the animal doing? These are bunnies. Kangaroo? Not kangaroos. Samara said rabbit. Yes, it's a kind of a rabbit. This is actually a hare. A hare. H-A-R-E. A hare is a cousin of the rabbit, you'd say, but it's much bigger than a rabbit. And it can jump really high like a kangaroo, just like someone just said. So it's a hare, which is a big rabbit, a tall rabbit that has the ability to jump very high. So it's not H-E-R-E hare, it's H-A-R-E, hare. So this is a big hare and this is a small hare. Okay, do you think this is a mommy hare or a daddy hare?
Daddy hare?
It's a daddy hare? Is it a mommy hare? Let's think about it. Look at it closely and tell me, is this a mom hare or a dad hare? And who's this? Daddy. Most of us think it's daddy hare.
Mom hare.
Mommy hare? We'll have to read and find out. Let's read on and find out whether this is a mommy hare or a daddy hare. And what is it that the little hare is doing over here? What is the hare doing to the ears of this big daddy hare? That's really cute. I think it's really funny what this little baby hare is trying to do. He's actually trying to pull the ears down. Yeah. The baby hare is getting naughty and he's trying to pull the daddy's ears down. Maybe he wants to get on top of them. Maybe he wants to go for a piggyback ride. Don't know what he wants to do, but we're going to read and find out. This is Guess How Much I Love You. Guess how much I love you. Little nut brown hare, who is going to bed, held on tight to big nut brown hare's long ears. Look at the ears, they're so long. And he's sitting on top of the head, holding onto the ears really tight. Ooh, that's cute and fun too. He wanted to be sure that big nut brown hare was listening. I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said big nut brown hare. How cute, he's telling his parents that he loves him. I think it's a daddy hare. This much, said little nut brown hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. This much. Oh, big nut brown hare had even longer arms. But I love you this much. That's a lot, thought little nut brown hare. He's upset now. He wants to love the big nut brown hare more. I love you as high as I can reach, said little nut brown hare. He's reaching pretty high. I love you as high as I can reach, said big nut brown hare. That is quite high, thought little nut brown hare. I wish I had arms like that. Then little nut brown hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. Ha! I love you all the way up to my toes, he said. Ha ha ha, you can beat that. And I love you all the way up to your toes, said big nut brown hare, swinging him up over his head. God, big nut brown hare definitely wins this time. Okay, so little nut brown hare had an idea. He said, I love you high as I can hop, laughed Little Nut Brown Hare. Hop, 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 and he kept on bouncing up and down. Hop, 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 hop. But I love you as high as I can hop, said Big Nut Brown Hare. And he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. It is good hopping, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. Oh, he's looking at his dad in amazement. He's so amazed he really wants to hop that high. I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river. Well, the river is really, really far, if you can see that. I love you across the river and over the hills. Whoa, that's even farther out, said Big Nut Brown Hare. Little Nut Brown Hare doesn't seem to have enough ideas now. What will he come up with next? That's very far, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes out into the big, dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. He thought. He suddenly had an idea. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is very, very far. Do you think Little Nut Brown Hare has finally won? Does he love Big Nut Brown Hare more?
Yes.
Big Nut Brown Hare had settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him good night. Oh, that's so sweet. The baby is asleep and the dad is kissing him. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. And that was the end of the story. So who won? Who loves the other person more? The Little Nut Brown Hare or the Big Nut Brown Hare?
The little nut brown hair.
The little nut? I think the Big Nut Brown Hare won because the Little Nut Brown Hare says, I love you all the way up to the moon. But guess what? The Big Nut Brown Hare says, I love you all the way to the moon and back. So that's twice as much. So that's the beautiful thing about this story, because the Little Nut Brown Hare is trying to do everything to tell his dad how much he loves him, and dad always seems to love him more. And I think that's the case with all of you, because you love your parents so much, but they always seem to love you more, right? And when I ask you, how much do you love someone? Do you know what is the greatest distance that you could love someone? It's all the way up to the moon and back. And that's why when you tell your mom or your dad how much you love him, tell them, I love you all the way to the moon and back. That's the most amount of love you could ever give to anyone. So it's very important to love your family all the way to the moon and back. But I have a question right now. Let's think about the story and the two people in the story. There was Little Nut Brown Hare and there was Big Nut Brown Hare. Why is their name Nut Brown? That's an interesting name to have. Why do we call them Nut Brown Hare? Can anyone tell me that? What does the word or the name Nut Brown mean?
Because the color of them are nut brown.
Very good, excellent. Because the color of the hair, if you look at it, It's not dark brown like the wood over here. It's not brown like my hair. It's the color of brown, which is the shade that you find in the nuts. So it's nut brown. So next time if somebody asks you different shades of brown, don't just say dark brown or light brown. There's dark brown, there's deep brown, there's light brown, there's nut brown, there's chestnut brown, there's mahogany. So many shades of brown. So just saying the brown hair is not enough. We've got to tell what shade of brown or what exact color of brown we're talking about. And that tells us exactly what the hair looks like. Now we're going to play a game. Let's see who can win at this game. So everybody's ready for my game now?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, let's all buckle up our toes. Everyone do this. Get ready to play the game.
I just snapped to my finger.
Expand your knuckles and work your muscles because we're going to play a game now. And the game is called, Find the Rhyme. So I'm going to throw a word at you and you're going to tell me a word that rhymes with that word. Okay?
Oh, this is so good.
So the word that, and how do we do this? You guys have to raise your hand and then I'll ask you and then you tell me the answer. Okay?
Just
So your word is guess. Think about a word that sounds like guess. Raise your hand if you know. Yes, Zayan. Unmute yourself. Guess
Mess.
and
Mess.
Wow. Guess what the mess is. Excellent, Zayan. Okay, the next word that we're going to do is how. How. Anyone who can tell me a word that sounds like how? Yes, Abdul Rahman.
Cow.
Cow. Now, very good. Any other words that sound like cow? Now, how? Rehan?
How. Wow.
How? Wow. Yes, Zen.
How.
Yes, Zen. Unmute yourself. Wow. Very good. Okay. The next word that I've got for you is love. Love. Tell me a word that sounds like love. Dove. Very good. Yes, Abdul Rahman.
Dove.
Dove. Love. And
You.
any other word?
You.
Yes, Rehan.
Solve.
Sorry?
Solve.
Solve. Okay, kind of ends in the same one. Dove, love, solve. But doesn't really sound like dove and love. Maybe it could be dove, love, and
You.
move.
Love.
Okay. Yes, Aima? Okay, very good. Dove, love, move, maybe. Okay, move is a close one. And
Above.
so, above, very good. Who said that? That was excellent. Very good. Dove, love, and above. That's what we wanted. 3 words that sound the same. Now your next word is hair. H-A-R-E. Hair. Yes, Ibrahim. Ibrahim is going to answer me now.
Here.
Tell me some words that rhyme with hair. Hair. Very good, Hafsa. Hair. Hair. Yes, Zayan.
Mare.
Mare. Very good. A mare is a kind of an animal. Yes, Rehan.
There.
Where? Yes, Maria. Where, there, here, near, lair, care. Very good. Excellent. Wow. So many words that sound like here. That's excellent. Smart. Okay. Now we're going to play a very, very short, we're going to end this session with a short question that we started with. And that question that I'm going to ask you is,
I think I know this.
how much do you love your mom or your dad?
Million thousand. From the moon. I love it.
Very good. We love them.
Countless love. From the moon. Back. From the moon.
Yes,
and back.
very good. You love them to the moon and back. Yes, Abdurrahman.
I love them
This much. Yes, the most that you could love anybody is love them all the way to the moon and back. And that's what we learned from this story today. Guess how much I love you. So your job for today is you're going to find that one person that you love the most right now, give them a hug and tell them, I love you to the moon and back. Who's going to do this for me?
Me right now.
Great job. Great job. And I want you all to let me know that you did that. So once you hug that person and tell them, you let me know. Yes, then?
I like to my dad.
Yeah, so you're going to go
My sister. Go into the Mars.
all the way to Mars and back. That's even far. Great.
I like my sister.
Oh, Hafsa, you're hugging your sister right now. And tell her you love her to the moon and back.
Miss.
Yes.
When a little Nadram asleep and big Nadram just won the game easily.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me today. I had a great time. The story that we just read is called Guess How Much I Love You. And this is available at Liberty Books. So if you love this book, you can cuddle in bed with your parents and you can read this to them and you can tell them that you love them all the way to the moon and back. Yes, Rehan?
I love my mom and dad all the way to the universe and back.
Wow, all the way to the universe. But we're in the universe right now, Rehan. So you're going to love them all the way to another solar system, maybe. Yeah, that could work.
Pluto. Maybe Pluto.
Excellent. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I love it when I can see all my little friends on Saturday. So I hope you like this too. And if you did, you're going to join me next Saturday again at 12 o'clock. And we're going to read another fantastic story again.
I took 15 and back. Or 12. Because this time it started on 10.
Thank you so much for joining me. This was Guess How Much I Love You. And this book is available at Liberty Books if you want to buy it. If you want to join me for another story time, come to me next Saturday. And we would love to talk about all the fun things you did over the week. Remember, you guys have to read a book every day. Yes? Yes, Rehan?
Is this book on Liberty Books available on Qatar?
It's available on Liberty Books on their online website. Okay?
Yeah, can you send, do you think they can send it on Qatar? Do you think they can send?
I can ask them and I'll let you know. Okay?
Okay.
Sure. So thank you so much. Your job for today is you're going to run right now to your parents
Also,
and
reading
you
a
hug
book.
them and tell them how much you love them. Yes, Abdul Rahman?
You know how much I love my family?
Yeah, tell me.
The way to Neptune and back.
Oh, wow. All the way to Neptune and back. That's excellent. Neptune is pretty far off. I don't think they could top that. So you probably love them more than anyone else. Thank you so much, guys. See you next Saturday. Take care.
Miss, this is the book I'm going to read today.
Oh, lovely. I love your book, Rehan. I love reading pandas.
It's called Lucky Bamboo.
Oh, wow. Read it to me and send me a video of you.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Remember to tell your parents how much you love them. Your sister,
Okay.
your brother, your parents, everybody.
I'm just gonna start reading the book.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Take care.